Hey YouTube, it's your girl here, Tammi C Walker, the owner of Dreams Are Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. Today I want to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and it is dating with confidence versus dating with desperation. This one's going to go out to the women. Um, I have been hearing some things out in these streets. So just to help you, not to ridicule you, don't beat yourself up. Hopefully this video will give you some tips where you can work on how you are presenting yourself and become very successful in the dating pool, okay? I wrote down some notes because this one, it can be a lot. All right. So, when women date confidently, let me tell you how they act. And this is how I am. I've been this way since I was younger. Um, I'll fix, get all of this put in the video. I got a lot of stuff in my head. I'm just thinking out loud. But overall, I'm a pretty confident woman. Have I had my low moments where a little bit of desperation kicked in? Yes, maybe a lot of it, but it was not with a new guy. So the purpose of this video is to really touch on, if you just meeting a guy, you should not be acting desperate. You don't even know this guy. You don't know, he could be a bad guy. It can be, it cannot be a good match. So going in being desperate is counterproductive because you don't even know who this person is. Let's just say we're talking about date one, date two, and you're already calling the guy over and over, or maybe the guy, you met and it wasn't a match. Okay, so let's deal with not being a match. I'm confident and it's not a match. I go on a date with a guy, somebody fixed me up with him, and we go out, and I'm like, he's a good looking guy, but just not quite a match for me in my mind. And he's thinking the same. Okay, so let's get into not being a match. I use my hands so much, don't I? Not being a match. It could be so many things. So let's just use some of my life. I'm a 52-year-old woman. I don't have kids. I work 2 jobs. I'm not aggressive, but I'm I want to say strong woman, but I am. It could be intimidating for some guys. Maybe that's too much. Maybe they don't want a lady that works all the time, in which, I meet the right guy. I can adjust my schedule. My second job is all my doing. So, I can adjust that. But maybe a guy don't want somebody ambitious like me, as ambitious. Maybe I'm too forward. Maybe he wants to have kids, which I don't know why he's going out with a 52-year-old with no kids. So that's a whole nother story. But maybe on my picture, I looked really pretty. In person, my eyebrow was too short. Maybe I'm too thick. I have hips. I'm curvy. Maybe I was too thick for him. Maybe he wants to jump into bed right away, and that doesn't interest me. Okay, so confident woman is like, he ends up texting me the next day like, hey, it was really great going out with you, but I just don't see this going anywhere. I'll be like, chuck up the deuces, and I'll be like, that's fine, I understand. Sometimes I would even put it on me. I went on a couple of dates years ago, and the guy put out the fake picture from I don't know when, but when he showed up, didn't look like my type at all. And I told him, I don't think I'm your type. I put it on me. So confident women, they're like, okay, cool. Desperate. Well, texting back, what do you mean? Why wouldn't I be your type? What's going on with you? I mean, can you elaborate more? And then keep calling the guy, even though he said he's not interested. Keep calling. Don't do that. It doesn't look good. You're not gonna convince him to change his mind. Do you even want to? Do you want somebody that don't want you? Think about that. So that is the difference between confidence and desperation. Another thing, men know right away if you're desperate. How you carry yourself, your mannerisms, what you say. Does my hair look good? I hope my dress look good. You talk about yourself, and anytime they call you, you're there. Hello? Hey, hey. They text you, you text back right away. They know you're desperate. Get your life. Don't never put anybody before you. But you don't understand, Tammy. I'm 34. I want to get married. I'm tired of being alone. Hey, it's just certain things in this life. You cannot rush that process. I get it. But you want the person that wants you. You don't want to get desperate and start making bad decisions. If you are dealing with like high anxiety, OCD, depression, you already know where I'm ready to send you. Yes, to therapy, psychologytoday.com, because you don't need to be out there dating like that. You need to take care of yourself. Put yourself first. That way, after you talk to somebody, get yourself together, you get back out there, you're going to be a bright and shining star. Don't say you don't need therapy. I'm so tired of hearing that. Don't say that, because if you're desperate, you need something. You need something. So we gotta. I'm trying these. I do these videos to help, not to criticize, not to hurt your feelings. I want to help you, and the way to help is to be to thyself. Be true. And if you are desperate, you know you are. Nobody have to know. That's what I'm saying. People talk so much, they tell their friends what they do. If you made some of these mistakes I'm naming, don't tell nobody. But if it's coming from a dark place, maybe you had some problems with your guardian, your mom, maybe you didn't have your dad, he didn't show you love, or maybe you were abandoned. Something has happened. Maybe the last guy broke your heart. Maybe the last 2 or 3 broke your heart. You're in a dark place. To thyself be true. Get the help you need, and then get yourself back out there. On my channel what I'm going to tell you. You don't have to go to therapy. It's people on here. Dylan James. You could just follow his channel. He has videos galore. He has meditation tapes. 10 minutes to 8 hours. He has so much material that if you followed him for 6 months, you are going to be new and improved. Dylan James. He is just a beautiful soul. And I've been watching the man for about 2-3 years, and he's half my age. It don't matter. Like he said, I have all ages on my channel, so you can go to him. Another thing, go to Amazon, get you a workbook about self-esteem or self-confidence, how to build it, a workbook. Work through that workbook, or a workbook on trauma. Work through your workbook. Do it for 2 months. You're going to be a different person. Do the work on yourself. Don't jump out there desperate, because these guys know right away. And another tip I want to give you, and I'm just kind of all over the place, but if you watch this video, it's going to help you. Confident women, me, if I'm going to get out there and date, I'm going to hit it with positivity. First of all, I know who I am. I know what I'm bringing to the table, but I'm not cocky or arrogant. So I'm looking forward to meeting this guy so we can shoot the breeze. We can laugh and talk. I'm not coming negative. What's up with him? Oh, me and cheat anyway. This ain't gonna work. My last relationship didn't work. I don't know why I'm going on this date anyway. I done gained this COVID weight. He not gonna like me. He better not be no scrub. He better not be no bum. If you're gonna think, raise your thoughts, elevate them. Please stop this. This is a big one. It's not going to work, because my last relationship didn't work anyway. It's not going to work. That's the worst thing you can do. What you think up here is your reality. If you think you can't get the job, you will not. If you think you cannot lose weight, you will not. If you don't think you'll be healed from cancer or whatever illness you're dealing with, you won't. If you don't think you could ever buy a house, you won't. If you don't think you deserve a new car, you won't get it. If you don't think you could start your own business, you will not start it. If you don't think you could get the promotion, you'll never get promoted. These thoughts are your reality. Trust and believe me when I say that. I did it the wrong way, and now I do it the right way. I'm talking about what I know. When I do these videos, it's not only for you, it's for me. It's stuff I've done or dealt with. Okay? So, before you go on your date, get into your happy space. Think of the times when you won, the small wins. You got a new job. You did great in the talent show. You got an A on the paper. You did something amazing, created a business plan. You did a presentation and knocked it out the park. Think of that before you go on your date. Don't gloom and doom yourself. Write out your strengths. What do you know about yourself? I know I'm kind. I know I'm funny. I know I can be patient. When a lot of people give up on patience, I still stay in there. I know I think I'm smart, not bragging, but these are my strengths. I'm a risk taker. I'm always studying something new. I'm very giving. I'm just enough about me. But what about you? What are your strengths? What is it that you do that makes you amazing? It's going to be so many things. Write them down. Ask a friend. What do you think? What are some of my strong points? Ask your friend. He or she, your friends will tell you the truth. Okay. Before you go on this date, visualize how you want this date to go. What would I consider a good date? It's winter time here in Chicago. Let me see. A couple of things. I think can't never go wrong with food. I'm always for the food. But I would like to go see a play maybe. I think that would be so nice. A play or a concert. So, man, they late though usually, right? So you're not gonna want to eat after that. I don't want to eat before because I want to use the eating time where we could talk. I like bowling and dinner. I'm not a movie person, so I don't really want to go see no movie. I'm going to go with a play, and maybe we could catch one, maybe a Saturday where it's a little bit earlier, or Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, go see a play, and then go out to dinner. I would love that for a date. Summertime, just take me outside, walk in the park, take me on a boat ride. What else? Summertime is so much you could do. Oh, it's just miniature golf outside, regular golf. We have something here called Top Golf where you eat and play golf. Yeah, it's so much to do in the summer. That's a no-brainer here in Chicago, and I'm sure it's the same way for you. Visualize yourself doing things on a date that you want to do. Always. I don't care if the date is a bust. I don't care what's going on. Always be positive. Don't be negative because that's some of the problem to not really meeting the people you want to meet when you come with bad energy. People they know about this energy and don't think sometimes we play men real low and real cheap. These men, even my African American brothers, these men, they have been going to therapy, they are doing the work, and they are aware of what's going on in these streets. Of course you got these cheaters out here, you got these abusers, these toxic people. That is not gender specific. We have abusive women, and these women are cheating just about as much as the men. Trust me, I'm a therapist and a counselor, and I talk to couples. And it's not only the men that cheat. Okay? So we got to cut that. Another thing we need to stop. Stop acting like you're perfect. You did everything right. What happened with you and your last husband? He did this, and he did that, and he did this, and girl, he was that, and he did this, and what did you do? Let me guess, you was an angel. You always had everything right. You did everything perfect. You complimented him. I don't want to sound like the 70s, but hey, you made dinner. Y'all both cooked, and you made the dinner when it was your turn. You did everything right. You made love to your husband every night, or you did everything right. No lady is perfect. No man is perfect. We got to stop putting them down. What did you do in the relationship that you can learn from and not repeat? Desperate and clingy women, sometimes this comes from a dark past. I kind of spoke on this, maybe something happened with you and your guardian, It's an attachment thing when you're desperate. You're scared. It's a fear there. So this is a sign. These are some signs of a desperate woman. Social media queen. That lady is on that social media all day, looking for likes, taking half-naked pictures, posing on the left side, popping up on the right. Can't barely get her work done. Just social media galore. That's a desperate type person because busy business women like me, I don't even have time. Seriously, I don't. Constant attention. How my hair look? What about this color? Do you like my nails? What about this? What about that? Too much. You're going to drive that man crazy. Don't learn from the past. You had a bad, toxic relationship in the past. You go right back to that guy. Well, I need to have sex. Knowing that guy don't value you, but you keep going back. That's never working, but you're too scared to be alone. You stalk your ex all on his Facebook. You know who he dating now. You still calling his mom to keep up with him. Whew. Another thing some desperate women think. Going on the first date, you want to bring the guy in and have sex with him. That's not love. You're thinking about the wedding. As soon as you meet him, oh, I think he the one. Well, what? The one for date number 2? Because he can't be the one for the hour. And you know, it's some people. They meet that first date. It's like, you know, they say love at first sight. They like, he the one. Now, that hasn't happened to me. Now, I have been with a guy or two, and I'm like, you know, I could see myself with him long term. After knowing them for a while, like the couple that I'm speaking of, we were friends first. And I really got to know them intimately as a friend. No sex, no kissing, no none of that. Then we started dating. So I already knew, like, that's somebody, I would love to marry that person. Because I had known them anyway, both guys I'm thinking of, over a year. And once we started dating, it's just, you know, kind of smooth sailing. Well, for one, not smooth sailing for the other. Didn't go so well. Let's see. So how can you fix that desperation? Get busy one time. Get busy 2 times. Get busy. I'm going to give you a rundown of my day tomorrow. Go to the school. Set up my lesson plan for my kids. I'm a counselor for grammar school kids. But we do a lesson plan. So I do groups each day. I have my 7th graders. I'm a little excited because I'm at a new school. I had left the company for 5 months, came back. I'm at a brand new school. I've been in training, you know, just kind of refresher with the other counselor. She's gone now. She's promoted. So I'm at the school by myself. It's my time to run the show. And I'm excited about that for tomorrow. So that's what I'll be doing. After I leave, it's a school, so I get out kind of early, not normal 9 to 5, no. So once I leave there, my commute, I come on home. I have probably 3 hours before my client, so I can do some exercise. I need to make some business calls. I always try to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. So sometimes I take a nap. I'm trying to get away from them naps, but this is a full day for me. So I'll be at school by 9, and then by now I'm headed about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then first client at 6, second client at 7. That's my whole day. So I don't have time to be stalking all over Facebook and this and that. You don't have to set your life up like me. You could do your 9 to 5 or however you work, but then fill up your evening. This way you don't have to be desperate for a guy. Date. Set your date out for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, however you want to do it. Even evening dates during the week. But don't be stalking his, Facebook and this and that. You're better than that. Here I go, trying to read my stuff and can't even read it. Oh yeah, that was what I was doing for tomorrow. If it gets too bad where you just can't seem to not be clingy, take a break from dating. Be like, you know what? Especially now it's winter time. Take your break. Get your body spring, summer ready. Get in that gym. I just did some burpees today. Child, are y'all ready for this? It was like my ankle. This is my wrist. My wrist. I don't know if I landed wrong. Like it started. It was hurting. Then it felt like I pulled a hamstring. But I did me 15 burpees, and I did me 30. Well, total 32 minutes. So 20 something minutes on my rebounder, my trampoline. I've been trying to get my exercise in, but I almost killed myself doing those burpees. They said do 50 a day. I did 15. Join the gym. Work on your mental health. Meditate. You meditate, you're not going to be desperate no more because that's going to calm you down. You may still be, but you're going to be calmer. Meditation is the key. Take it slow. Date one. Don't be like, is he the one? I wonder, is he going to call me tomorrow? Da, da, da. Stop those thoughts. That's what it is. It's thoughts. It's fear. Always be positive. I don't care if you see that guy, he not your type. Just keep it positive. Being positive, it can get you far. It is the key, one of the keys to life. So if you are not positive and have negative thoughts, check and see if you have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Do you have a generalized anxiety disorder? Are you depressed? Monitor those things. Look up the symptoms online. Internet, Google has every answer you need. Are you catastrophizing things? Like, I'm never gonna get married. No guy would never like me. I'm too fat. I'm too curvy. I'm too skinny. I don't have no butt. I don't have no breasts. Stop. Don't do that to yourself. Every woman has something that's beautiful. Before I gained weight, I used to be real thin, but I always had a butt. Always had a butt. Flat as a board, my chest, but always had a butt and had big legs. Well, I'm sure you got something nice. Some women are fortunate they got breasts and a butt. Now I got everything. Magic. See how weight gain do you? But everybody has something they like and don't like, but don't gloom and doom yourself. What about some people do to magnify, minimize? They magnify the negative and minimize the positive. Say you did a beautiful presentation and you kind of stumbled on a couple of words. Instead of saying, man, I did do a good job, you'd be like, did you hear me when I messed up that word? It's like you went straight to the negative and didn't even give yourself credit for like smoking the rest of that presentation. Don't do that. Self-talk. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I don't do nothing right. I'm fat. I'm skinny. I'm short. I'm too tall. Don't do that. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I know I'm funny. I am a lot of fun. The guys love me. I have a cute shape. I am curvy and I am embracing my curves. I may be slim, but I'm fit. I love God. I love people. I'm kind. I'm sweet. Say good stuff about yourself. Alrighty, my lovely people. I think that was all I wrote down. I hope something I said really helped. I want to see everybody win. And winning is being happy inside. Having someone dating, getting married is beautiful. I've been married before. I've dated before. I've been in long-term relationships before. And all of it can be good. But it starts with you. You are number one. Don't put yourself before nobody. You are number one. And the secret is when you start feeling like that, guys can tell. And I don't know if women are noticing that you are repelling this guy when you cling to him like the clinging vine. I think some women are thinking all men are like little robots. All men love sex. All men are dogs. All men, it's not an all or nothing. There are some men that are beautiful souls. They just want to get married. They just want to settle down. And I tell you what, all men don't just like sex. They don't want no herpes. They don't want no syphilis. They don't want AIDS. And they don't want no baby. If they 35, 45 and 55, 65, they're not trying to make new babies. So some of them are avoiding these desperate women because they already know what's going to happen. You don't want to be that. You better than that. And I believe if you think about yourself higher, like a queen, think of some women that you see on TV. And you could just tell, man, they confident. I know we don't really know these people per se. But just go out on a limb and say, I think they're confident women that are classy. If you don't want to do TV, what about your church? Or some of them be. But you know the good ones, or maybe you have a good friend. You know she's married, she's confident, she's a good woman. A relative, a cousin, a sister, maybe your mom, maybe your aunt. Look to those women. And another tip, I got so many tips today. Talk to them. Girl, sometimes I be struggling a little bit with my confidence. Sometimes I struggle with dating. Any tips you can give me? How did you get your husband? What did you do? hey, I know if somebody came to me and be like, give me some tips on confidence or my self-esteem, I would love to have a conversation with them. I would talk to them all day because I can help them. Do not be afraid to reach out for help. Do not be afraid to check out Dylan James' YouTube channel. Do not be afraid to check out his meditations. Do not be afraid to go to Amazon and get those trauma workbooks, self esteem workbooks, even like how do I date with confidence workbooks. You can get the help you need, and don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Just tweak some things and make some positive changes. I bet you'll be back on my channel typing comments saying, I got a date and it's working out. We on month 3. I already know. Tammi Sharice Walker signing off. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Bye.